So Johnny, I got to ask you because you mentioned your film background, and I did some IMDb stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm always fascinated on the jobs in Hollywood that you don't hear a lot about. What is a location manager?
So a location manager is somebody who basically handles all of the logistics and scouting and creative behind um the locations, actual filming locations of the movie. Now it's a interestingly diverse job where, a director and a production designer comes to a location manager and says, this is the idea that I have for the scene. And then the location manager goes to three or four scouts and says, I need you to go and find 5, 10, 15, sometimes 20 different variations of this location, clear them. We're going to go look at them with the director. And then eventually the director, the production designer basically, you know, decide on which one we would film at. And then from there, we basically go and talk to the town or the city, depending on where we are, speak to the neighbors, let everybody know what's going on. And then it's like we rent out parking lots for all the trucks to park in and for the crew cars to park in, and then find some church basement where we feed all the crew with the caterer and bathrooms and trash and all kinds of really crazy logistics that involve, like, we always say, like, locations is like the is we throw the party and like we clean up after the party, but we just don't really get to party. uh, so, but it's I've got to see a lot of really interesting places, and I've gotten to meet a lot of really cool people inside and outside of the film world. Like the people that we end up meeting that are the site reps for some location that we're filming at, oftentimes end up being like one of the craziest people I've ever met in my entire life, like in a really good way, like, and then funny, and everyone's like, "What is this movie doing coming to my town?" And you show up and you kind of like either ruin somebody's week or you make somebody's week, and then you're gone and they like completely forget about you. So it's good.
Mhm.
Nice, you're kind of crucial to the whole film process.
So interestingly enough, like I kind of went from like location management and scouting, and I started producing over the last few years, and that's the progression is like normally that. And it's just a really weird time in the business.